senior instructor here with Exam Crackers. Today on IGTV, I'd like to discuss a couple methods that I've used to really help myself on the car section, and I hope you guys get some benefits out of it too. So before I start, I wanted to discuss a couple myths as well. So cars is considered both a science and an art form, but there are still two schools of thought, both of which are kind of wrong when we think about it, right? So some people think, okay, cars is just something, if you're good at cars, you must be natural at it. Other people also hold the view that if you practice a lot, you'll all of a sudden get really good at cars and they'll do passages every night. And while practice is great, just practice by itself isn't going to get you the score that you want. Instead of just practice making perfect, you need perfect practice to achieve perfect results. So hopefully with the couple of tips that I'll be talking about today, you can use that to guide and direct you onto success for the MCAT. So first, something that I've realized that really helps me when I'm tackling the passages, and this is something that I realized only when working with students as an instructor, is that after I read a passage and go on to answer questions, I'm very quickly able to sort of trace back a question or an answer choice back to a specific sentence, phrase, even paragraph of the passage. Now that's super helpful in two ways. First is that it saves a lot of time if I'm able to quickly jump from answer choice to passage. And second is that if I can find evidence to eliminate or mark off an answer choice, then I'm confident that, okay, I found exactly what I needed to. I'm pretty sure I got this right, and that is a big self-esteem and confidence and morale boost as you go forward in obviously a very strenuous and difficult exam. So obviously you might be thinking that's easier said than done. Practice is incredibly important, but the thing that I want to emphasize is being able to do fewer passages every night, maybe only 1 or 2 passages a night instead of trying to get 3 or 4 done, but spending a lot of time reviewing your passage and cars passage after the fact. So, you tackle the cars passage as normal. However, when you're reviewing it, then is when you spend an additional 15-20 minutes tracing back every correct answer choice and every wrong answer choice to a specific phrase within the passage. So it might increase the amount of time you spend reviewing, but that will lead to incredible benefits as you move on. I hope that makes sense. And the second thing that I'd like to bring up to your attention today is something that a lot of students struggle with, is doubting themselves by justifying each and every single answer choice. So you read a question and then you look at the 4 answer choices, and a lot of students tend to start justifying, okay, this could be right, and this could be right as well. This could also be right. And that's a very dangerous sort of hole to fall in, and something that I've found myself doing, and I think this is super helpful, especially for inference questions or questions that ask the author would agree with all the following except. So when you're doing an inference or an assumption question, you only want to make one jump in logic. So you're provided some context, some details, some evidence in the passage, and you only want to take one leap in logic from that. So what does that mean? If your author of the passage is writing about the benefits of technology in the classroom, and the question is asking which of the following would the author most likely agree with, the wrong or a wrong answer choice, which we can eliminate, would be something that says the author would agree with cutting the arts budget in order to fund technology in the classroom. So again, if you think about it, we've made 2 jumps in logic. First is from passage to supporting technology, but then we're doing a further leap in logic to, okay, the author is against arts. And that is something we're definitely not allowed to do. So I hope both those tips helps. As always, feel free to reach out to me or anyone at Exam Crackers. We're more than happy to help you on your journey. Again, this is Ritwik with Exam Crackers. Have a great night.